Now here in front of me is the ultimate station. This is the Chopin 2 Deep Space Station, and we're going to take a look around it today. Now this is another one of them amazing creations from the Steam Workshop, and if you want to check this out for yourself, there is a link to it down in the description below, and we're going to go tip to butt, if we can go tip to butt on a station, and then we're going to cover the interior of the station as well. So we'll start by having a look at the upper dome, and just to get a sense of scale, that is my character right there, and this is the dome, and it really makes him look like a dwarf, doesn't it? It's a really large dome area, and just look how smooth that transition is on that dome there as it staggers up its layers and it races up to this comms array in this little section here. That's nicely detailed. It looks like miniature rockets on the top there. So as we come down from the dome, there is a gap in the dome area where we have these various different windows that shed a little bit of light on the inside. This is a fully decorated interior as well, so just think of the massive scale of this thing. Coming a little bit lower, we have ourselves a docking port. So this is docking port 4, and we have ourselves some hangar bays strategically placed here around the side. Now when I say some hangar bays, this is one massive hangar bay. There's storage, there's supplies, there's tools. So each one of these sides has 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 doors on that side, plus the long strip that is hidden on the inside. We've got hangar bay 1 or side 1 over here. And then we've got a repeat of that going around the side. I'll just turn this off so you can get a little bit of idea of the ambience and just how vast this station is. So when we come down from below this area, we're actually underneath the sort of dome or ring area, and we have ourselves another entrance door. Now if we rotate around the side, you'll notice that there's 2 smaller doors here on this side that enter into a little hangar bay type airlock there. We'll have a look a bit more into that in a bit more. And if we go around this side, we've got another large door on this side. Quick peek inside, let's do that, and you can see that takes into a very detailed sort of hangar bay or transit area, you could say. Now coming down further, you can notice this little bit of ribbing detail in this area, and to create some depth, you can see how the blocks have been staggered back and forth. This is the #1 way of creating detail in Space Engineers, is using different scales of blocks and also creating ribbing effects to add the detail from distance. Now coming down to this area, this is something I really like. I like the combination of these trellis sections as well as these cylindrical blocks. It's very nice indeed. Then we've got some supports, we've got a little bit of ambient lighting up from underneath there, and some more detailed subsections in these areas as we work our way down the spire. You can see the spire once again starts to get a little bit ribbed, and it's got this really nice sort of comms array or decorative sort of piece at the bottom of the station. Every time I look at one of these stations, they remind me of a big spinning top, and I can just imagine the thing spinning on this point right here. So I'm not too sure what this is. If you're a fan of the series and you know which series that is, maybe it's a little hint of another ship over there, then you'll probably know exactly what this does. Is this some sort of weapon, perhaps? Could this fire down to a planet and blow it to smithereens? Maybe not. Let's head up to the upper deck and we'll start there. So we'll gaze in through the window. And now we're in here, we've got this lovely decorative hallway. And what I really like about these is these little casual relaxing areas. And perhaps having a clan cola while chilling out, looking across the vastness of space. You've got Quark's bar over here. Oh, look at this. The full bar decorated. We've got a pool table or something going on there. Or is it a pool table? I hope it is. Oh, it's some sort of game perhaps. Games table. There is a little bit of a screen going off in that area, as well as like a comedy stage, and it's got like a sitting area over there as well. Let's continue working our way around the dome. Now over here, we've got United Federation of Planets, so a little office area perhaps here. Maybe you can get your paperwork sorted where you're visiting the station. And a little seating area that takes you into a centralized corridor. We'll just quickly go through here and look at the lovely detailed wood areas, just to kind of bring that, you know, homely feel to the place, combining with that red. This interior is really nice. It's something they've done really well here. And as we go into this area, we have ourselves what looks to be some sort of teleporter over in this section, as well as the teleporter control room. And let's actually hop ourselves into this seat for a second and just see what these command consoles do. So transmitter pad controls. Oh, so we can turn the transmitter pad on and off. Very cool. Let's continue moving our way down the other side. So this has got some target dummies over in this section. Some of them have got different textures on. Perhaps that's different textures, or like a combat or awards room. We've got some suits in here as well. Perhaps it's representing different suits that they could wear. And then as we come into the center, we of course have got the DLC sort of monument here, the 10th anniversary monument. What's going on in these little side rooms? We've got a big staircase going down that way. And then as we come out to the other side, let's work our way around the ring. There's lots of these little offshoot rooms as well. You can see there's like a little, what's this? A little storage area? No, it's not. It's like a little waiting area. Very nice indeed. I like these corridors though. I like how this it just feels so futuristic because they use the smooth block texture as well. And that takes us back to that seating area. So let's continue just working our way around the side. Is this a bowling alley? Looks like a bowling alley. So they've got a bowling alley or something aboard this massive space station. It always amazes me what people put inside these. And what's going on here? So another dimly lit bar. This one's got like a sort of stage area, a dancing area. So you can play some tracks. It's got a VIP area up there as well. Continue working our way around. Another little bar with a nice bit of wood. I do look up for a bit of a wood aesthetic to things. Just let me know if you agree with me as well. And now there's another dimly lit sort of bar in this area as well. So it looks like this whole station's full of bars and questionable clubs. This has got like a pool. Is this some sort of pool area? Or maybe just a lower seating sort of section. And then there's a display of various different ships that the team have built, I'm guessing. So yeah, I've seen some of these ships. So they have built a lot of Star Trek designs. Let's continue working our way through here. And I think we should be back around at the start at any moment in time. Yeah, so we're back at Quark's Bar. So let's drop ourselves down a level. So we're moving into the hangar bays now. So the hangar bays have access doors in here. It takes you into a little airlock. And then, of course, you can go up to the upper floor. And you're in kind of a bit of a service tunnel in this section here as well. And this leads to this centralized desk. Look at them corridors. They're so ominous, aren't they? You could just imagine the footsteps as someone walks down the corridor from the hangar bay towards you. Well, if there wasn't some music playing, that'd be really awkward. And then there's some access ways to elevator shafts that can take the player up and down for the various levels. Engineering deck, hospital deck. Oh, let's have a good look. Let's have a look at the engineering deck. These decks, I mean, this place would be really cool to have a fight over. Cargo access, little storeroom on the side there. What's that? Computer car? Let's have a look what's in the computer car. Oh yeah, this looks definitely like a computer car. Each one of these rooms has had so much time and effort spent on detailing it. Another little elevator shaft. Let's see where this takes us down to. So this is the hospital deck now. So, oh, we've got like a bit of a cleaner hospital vibe with a blue floor. Lots of waiting rooms by the look of it. Are these waiting rooms, these little hospital rooms? Yeah, little recovery rooms for the various different crew members. Because this is a giant sort of, you know, mobile outpost. Well, it's not mobile outpost, it's a static station. But you can imagine if there was so many people aboard this place, you need to keep them in good health, wouldn't you? So let's continue working our way down. So this is the upper shuttle bay. We've got a little locker room going off to the side. And the upper shuttle bay takes us around here. So this is the side shuttle bay that we saw with them two little hangars. We've got access to the outside through there. And we have access into the inner sort of shuttle bay here as well. Now, this is another one of them really vast rooms with lots of angles going on. So if you're ever building yourself like a hangar bay like this, just pay attention to how this has been laid out. Because each one of these areas is quite wide as well, so you can maneuver ships around. So you've got little hangar bays down to the sides. You've got the larger airlocks there. And you've got a lower hangar bay here as well. So this lower one has the similar sort of areas to kind of dock your ship in, you could say. So we've got two off to the side there. We've got one central docking area there as well. And there is a little shuttle that has been docked here as well. Let's have a quick look around. You can see there's a little door on the back of the shuttle. And then you've got the seats in the side. And they've got these lovely LCDs that they've hooked up to all the buttons and really bringing it that Star Trek vibe to life. So let's see if we can get ourselves back to the elevator shaft, if I can remember which way it is. So we're going back through here into the suit room. Oh, I've got myself lost, hasn't I? So let's have a quick look. Let's see if we can just jump ourselves. Oh, so this is behind the scenes. This is a secret area that we shouldn't be looking in. This is all these core components. Let's have a quick look through here. So this has got a piston on it. So this must be the elevator. Let's have a quick play with this elevator and see just how it works. So the elevator buttons are down the side. So we can take this up to the main floor. It's a very large elevator, isn't it? And then, of course, that one will take us to the lower floor if we want to as well. This is a really cool station. There's so much detailing going on to it. But something that a lot of people miss with stations is keeping this very smooth sort of look. Just achieving that disc and calculating how to make that disc effect and get the scale right, getting the corridors right on the inside is a massive feat. And it shouldn't be overlooked at all. We've got the docking base to the side there. That is a fantastic station. If you're interested in checking this out, like I said at the beginning of the video, there'll be a link down in the description, so check it out. If you enjoyed me presenting this video to you, then hit that like button and it would really help with the YouTube algorithm. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.